Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little different that we don't really do usually. So basically what we're going to do is that since the iOS 19 beta is opening very soon in like June or July, and since it's May, we have 1 month to prepare, or two. So, I say that a long time ago, I made some predictions for iOS 19. And now, I think it's time we actually do it. So, some things have been confirmed, some of them I don't really like. But, yeah. So, let's just get started, alright? Here we go. So, the first thing that I want to see in iOS 19, again, these are just predictions, do not expect them to come true. These aren't any leaks or anything, so, we'll probably see these come true in the WWDC 25 or the beta. So, yeah. Alright, let's get started. So the first thing is, just like now that they announced that they will announce that the camera app will get a redesign. And yes, I don't have a script, so obviously I'm gonna probably go over my words a lot. But, you know that the camera app is getting a redesign in iOS 19? Well, how about we do that the same with another app? How about the App Store? Seriously, we need an upgrade eventually. Basically, here's a reminder of what the App Store looks like. So on iPad, it looks a little differently. Like the UI is at the top. You'll be able to scroll down more. You know, it's more clean, right? Apparently, it's been kind of old for a little while. Like, the only thing that was changed is the arcade. But again, that's not really anything really new to the UI. So here's what I would like to do. I would like to get all of these these little feeds at the today. Why not combine them together and then do like one like little mash or thing, whatever. So basically, you'll be able to swipe left or right to see all the stuff in like one page right here. I'm not sure if you know what I mean, but like this. See, you'll be able to scroll left and right. So that's how I wanted to have. That's how I wanted to do. Another thing is that we do need categories. Well, actually, we kind of already do at the top, same with games, but we need it at the today page, like the home page. So like, if you scroll down, you'll be able to see all of like the main categories, and maybe even add some new ones too. Honestly, it'd be really cool, right? Very, very cool. So yeah, and of course, better search results, kind of. So yeah, and then that's also what we need. I also talked with Astro about some features for iOS 19 that he wants. I might include that in this video too. I just want to know because some of them are actually good ideas. Well, actually, I don't remember, but. So, what I thought was that iOS 18 was basically the. So, I was thinking that. So, that since like iOS 18 was like a big update, it was like a new generation for Apple. So, what I think iOS 19 could be like the half version of the next generation. So basically, like, it has a lot of features, but not enough features to become like a major update, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. Next feature is app icon animations. So basically, I think I saw a video you can already do this with editing the Swift code, but we need animations. If you look at like consoles like the Nintendo Wii, you would have noticed that those are little animations. Well, actually two. On the home screen and on the banner. I mean, when you click on it, it shows the banner, the title of the game, most of the time, music, sounds, all that stuff. And also, see, that's what makes the Wii stand out to me. That's why I like it. So why don't we have that with with the iPhones or iPads? Like some of the most popular apps can, have a little animation like YouTube, Roblox, or photos, stuff like that. Honestly, it'd be really cool. Like for example, you can make the photo app rotate. So honestly, that'd be cool. Okay, next feature is you can actually, or next prediction is you can change. Okay, these are too far under my expectations, but these are just things that I really want to see. So customize. So if you go to the customize over here, you will see that there's tinted, and that stuff. Wait, there's a. Oh, I did not expect that to be a thing. And it turned blue, or this purple tint. I'm gonna change it back. Oh, it doesn't look good now. Okay, there you go. That's not good now. There we go. Okay, so, basically, what it's going to do is that you can customize the app icons to anything you want. Well, actually, no, not like that. So, if you click on an icon, there'll be a feature called Edit Icon. So, of course, you can't change it much. You can only change the base color and the background. So, let's say if you want the Roblox logo to be, red or something like that. Like red, and then the thing in the middle, the square, is going to be like maybe green, blue, orange, or something like that. Now this would be good, because some people might not have enough storage to actually do it, or maybe because people are too lazy, or maybe it's because that people don't have extensive drawing apps or editing apps like Ibis Paint or Procreate or anything like that. So it'd be a much easier way. But I still highly recommend that if you do want that, I recommend still using Ibis Paint or like any other drawing app. Okay, next feature is more dynamic island alerts. Now obviously I don't have it here. But basically more dynamic islands notifications. I'm not sure how I'm gonna sort this out because I don't really know. But there can be more dynamic island notifications. Okay? Yeah. That's what I want. Okay, the next feature or the next thing is that they really need to add more wallpapers. Of course they'll do that, but no, like more of these backgrounds. You see like this solar system? You see this? Now usually you can just if you click the solar system, you can just oh my god, what was that? But basically you can't. So basically there'll be more like things you can do. So if you create the solar system background, you basically click on a planet and that will be your background. And if you click on the planet again, you can change it. So, but there's one thing. The sun isn't clickable yet. So why not in the next update, why don't we make the sun an actual background? It'd be very cool. But how about no? But why not just stop there? So like if you go to like you know how we have like the moon background or Luna? Why not we do the same for other moons too? Like if you click on Saturn, you'll be able to see like a little button, or like you will see you can zoom in and you can see its moons. And if you click on that, it will show you the moon, and that will be your wallpaper. So like Titan, Ganymede, Europa, stuff like that. But of course, they won't add everything, so maybe they can do it one by one. Like they can add, like maybe the four Jovian or Galilean moons first, and then they can go to like four moons of Saturn, then Neptune, and maybe give Uranus some rings because it has rings. Or maybe even better, you can give like planets that have rings which are not visible. You can there's like a feature you can toggle that can show you the rings, but I'm not sure if that's possible or not. So that's what I want. Okay, go back to Neptune. Okay, another ring I want is actually very cool, and they better add it. How about we have live wallpapers? Something like, something basically like the planets, like the solar system ones. They spin like around. They spin around, you know. They they do all that stuff. They spin around. Have some animation. Also wallpapers too, like you know those PlayStation backgrounds which they move, like they flow around. Maybe we can do that with the vanilla iOS backgrounds that they usually give out by Apple themselves. Yeah, why not have that? Next feature is what is it? Oh, ambient noises. Basically some backgrounds, not custom backgrounds. Maybe you can add ambient sounds, but no, I don't think so that will happen. Because I don't think Apple will trust the people. Because, you know, they will add some memes, I don't know. But ambient noises, like for like a background with flowers, it will make flower sounds. With like a rain background, it will make rain noises. Or even the weather app. Or maybe some ambient noises for like certain apps, like the weather app. Like if there's rain, it would make rainy noises or thunder noises, and if it's sunny, it will make um, bird chirping noises or something like that. Or it could depend on the season too. Next feature is I lost the okay ambient music. It's basically like other consoles. Like if you go around, technically there's already that with ambient noises. But no, like actual music you can listen to. Like on the home screen. You know, on the settings. You know, you'll be able to listen to some music while you roam on your device. You know, but of course that can be an option turned on and off. Okay, next is astrophotography mode. Perfect for space enthusiasts. Basically like Sky Guide. Or basically like a night vision app. You'll be able to point it at the sky, and if it detects an object, it will say info, and then if you click on the info button, it will give you like some details about the object that it found. Perhaps maybe it can give some future events like solar eclipses, lunar eclipses. You can even set reminders on the app, and then when the time comes, you'll get a reminder. Like when the time happens, if you'll be able to see it, some maps on like where these events will happen. So yeah, I think that's cool. I mean, we have Sky Guide, but with more details, right? Basically, it's I think I already made a sketch of it, like a custom app when we were talking with Astro. Okay, next up is oh yeah, Astro, which we're talking about, is also basically an app. So Astro, an app and a mode. Okay, now this one, it has to be so good that Apple needs to hire me. You know this weather icon? Depending on what weather it is, it doesn't change at all. So if it was raining, it would still be the same icon. So that's what I want to do and change. So I say the weather icon changes depending on the weather. So if it was sunny, it would show just a blank sun. If it was partly cloudy, it would show like the basic weather icon. If it was raining, it would show rain. If it was um if it was snowing, it would show snowflakes and other stuff. Or maybe even better, if there's something like a red flag warning, special weather statement, there would be a little exclamation mark at the top of it, like a notification, like this one right here for settings. It would be an exclamation mark. So if you click on that, then you know. Speaking about notifications, just give me another idea. If you click on the actual like the circle with the number, if you click on it, or if you hold an icon and click view notifications, you can actually view the notifications from the home screen instead of just scrolling up and just go here and check your notifications. You can just click on them and that's it. Easier way. Okay, next feature I want is it's gonna be really useful for people who want more storage. So in the Photos app, there'll be a filter called size. So it'll be like the biggest size that takes the most storage to the least. So this will be really helpful for people who want to get more storage. Really, it's gonna be really helpful. Okay, now next is you can different types of home screens. No, not wallpapers, not wallpapers. I mean the actual home screens. I'm being for real right here. So basically, not only the wallpaper will change, or the widgets, not only the wallpaper widgets, but the entire layout of how you put apps, the folder locations, the way your apps are stored, the the colors, the colors. Yeah, basically everything is changed. Not just the wallpaper, even the widgets on the home screen, they will all change. We really need this because some people want to have different types of home screens to show off, and it's kind of disappointing that if you want to have a new home screen with new icons or widgets, you have to manually do it all by yourself. And honestly, that could be quite annoying. So why not add that, Apple? Okay, and the last feature that we pretty much need in all of our lives. It's really, really good. Well, maybe it's good, but I don't know. So maybe in iOS 19, there would be a more smarter Siri. Of course. Didn't you guys know that was coming? Of course, you might have. Siri, if you watch my latest, like my videos lately, Siri is dumb. Like, Siri keeps saying, I found this on the web, and has some hearing issues. So, I want Siri to be more. Technically, that's already done with ChatGPT. But if you don't have ChatGPT, or if you're not supported for it, this is the best alternative method. Okay? And that's it. That's all I need to do. That's all I want to see in iOS 19. They're all good ideas. I'm not saying they should be added, but the ones I want the most is the folder filter size, and maybe some more features too. The weather, the changing of locations, and also not band, I forgot to mention. Did you know that there was a thing called bedtime in the clock app? How about we bring that back? Yeah, let's bring that back. We really need to. And, so I'm pretty excited for iOS 19. Kind of. I'm not sure if it's gonna be that exciting like iOS 18, but I hope that it will be as exciting at least as iOS 16 or 17. I think to me iOS 17 was kind of boring. Not gonna lie, it didn't really have a lot of features. Actually, don't even remember. It just had some stuff like crash detector or stuff like that, but to me, it didn't have anything, but iOS 18 did. And I want iOS 19 to also be like that. Same thing with iOS 16. So that's why this should happen in the future. And I really want to see what comes true and what doesn't. And maybe soon, when iOS 19 does come out, we can get to the beta. We can make like a bingo card with some features. We can cross them out and see if we can get a bingo. If that depends on Apple. Alright guys, goodbye.